Hi, welcome to this edition of Stress Reduction TV. I'm your host, Stephanie D'Angelo, and this is a part of the De-Stress from Your Desk series. Today, we're going to be talking about positive affirmations. My dear teacher, Ani Trime, taught us using new positive statements helps us to change our attitudes about ourselves and our situations. She worked with the affirmations in a certain way. So we're going to do it that way today. And you can find also in the description box a little more about Ani Trime and her TED Talk, Your Mind is the Source of All Your Joy and All Your Sorrow. Right down there if you hit the little triangle in the description box. And also you can find that video in my playlist. So today, sit up nice and tall. Look around, notice where you are. Our affirmation we're going to work with today is, I am willing to let go of stressful thoughts. So when we just say it in a sentence, it sounds really simple, but when we break it down, being willing really works with the resistance that is embedded in us to resist the things that we think we have thoughts about. So just to say, to feel and believe, I am willing, is a big difference than just saying, I am willing to release stressful thoughts. I'm willing to give up the habit of stressful thoughts just for this moment. That's really what we're saying. I'm willing. I'm going to put my intention and my effort into letting go of those automatic thoughts that might come up when we watch the news or when we talk to a friend or whatever it is, when we're working and we're maybe dealing with someone that maybe is difficult for us. I'm willing to let go of stressful thoughts. That's a pretty powerful statement. I'm going to give up any resistance I have that makes me feel like I want to hold on to that stressful thought. Whatever resistance, whatever preconceived notion I have about whatever that stressful thought is, maybe it's a work situation and I feel like I'm right or was overlooked or whatever it is, I'm willing to let go of that stressful thought in this moment. That's pretty powerful. So here we go. Here's how we're going to do it. The phrase, the affirmation is, I am willing to let go of any stressful thoughts. And it's just for this moment. And if you want to keep practicing the positive affirmations, go for it. But if we just ask the brain just to do it for this moment, instead of asking it to be eradicated from our thoughts and feelings and body, it doesn't really give us time to process it. So let's just say for this moment, we're willing. Just be willing for this moment. So as we inhale, in this moment, I am willing. We might notice any resistance in the body, like, hey, I don't really get whether this is going to work or whatever it is. See if you can work with what comes up. You might have some preconceived notions about affirmations. In this moment, I am willing. And see if you can cultivate willingness. Can you feel willingness in your body? When you really want to do something or be a certain way without striving, just see if you can cultivate that willingness. Like you can't make a flower grow, but you can water the seeds. I inclination. And as you exhale, to let go of stressful thoughts. You can inhale through the nose if you can, and you can exhale either through the nose or through the mouth. I am willing to let go of stressful thoughts. And when the stressful thoughts come up, maybe that doesn't feel so good in your body. Can you give yourself relief from that for just a moment? Can we ride the wave of the breath and allow the breath to assist us in letting go? In this moment, I am willing. And as you exhale, to let go of any stressful thoughts. And we just continue to work with this and be okay if that willingness or letting go lasts for a second or 2 seconds. And then next time maybe we say, I'm willing for 2 seconds to let go. Let our body, our mind, our heart feel what it's like. That relief for 2 seconds. And that becomes our own reward. And maybe we can increase that, the ability to let go for 3 seconds or 5 seconds. Maybe you can let it go just 1%. Start to disentangle that feeling of being gripped by negative thoughts. So we continue this positive affirmations to help shift our attitude towards ourselves, towards our situations, towards other people. And maybe even add a little bit of gratitude at the end of our practice. Thank you for the relief, for the letting go, for the ability to choose. And it's through the breath that we can find that choice. Viktor Frankel talked about the pause between the breaths. There's a space between the stimulus and the response. And that happens in that space, the gap between the in-breath and the out-breath. You can find out more about Viktor Frankel in the description box below. Thank you for practicing positive affirmations today. And until next time, be well.